Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Warriors want to further improve the team and sign another high-level player, with the clear goal of becoming champions and restoring the NBA dynasty. Rumors: Warriors want to make a big deal and bring Cameron Johnson to San Francisco. The Golden Warriors passed on various assets during the trade season to acquire Jimmy Butler in early February. However, the Dubs could re-engage in trade talks in the summer and enjoy a productive offseason. If the organization wants to add more perimeter shooting to its roster, it should consider acquiring a big-time Brooklyn Nets forward averaging 18.8 points per contest this season. There are several reasons why trading for Johnson would make Golden State soar back to true title contention, Empire Sports Media's Matthew LeGros wrote Wednesday. For one, the Warriors could use more size, and not just at center. Johnson's elite outside shooting would allow them to become much more imposing in their starting lineup. Buddy Hield has the talent and track record to be that for them, but doesn't play up to par always. Jonathan Kuminga is forecasted to be their impending number 3 option, but his outside shooting isn't in line with his show-stopping athleticism and scoring inside the arc. Johnson was linked to the Warriors earlier this year, but a deal never came to fruition for apparent reasons. Johnson, a reliable long-range sniper since 2019, continues to set the Nets on fire in year 6, connecting on 39.8% of his three-point jumpers. Stephen Curry, known for utilizing his creative handle to manufacture open looks from beyond the arc, would be elated to team up with another three-point extraordinaire in Johnson with commendable spatial awareness. The Warriors may still have faith in Hield to deliver from deep regularly, but that shouldn't stop them from inquiring about Johnson in free agency. Warriors have shot goal in mind that signifies rising confidence. Surely not? What a difference 1 month can make. On February 6 the Golden State Warriors held a below .500 record and were tied for 10th in the Western Conference standings. Fast forward to March 6 and the Warriors have surged up to the 6th seed, with the arrival of 6x All-Star Jimmy Butler inspiring a 9-2 record over the last month. But while the 6th spot may have been the realistic goal for Golden State at the All-Star break, they're certainly not putting a limit on what they can do over the final 20 games of the season. Brandon Podziemski believes the Warriors can reach the 3 seed. After veteran forward Draymond Green boldly declared during the All-Star break that the Warriors would win the championship, young guard Brandon Podziemski has now also delivered a shock goal for the franchise to try and reach. With a relatively easy schedule that includes an upcoming 7-game homestand, Podziemski has his eyes on the 3rd seed in the West, which is currently occupied by the Denver Nuggets. The 6th seed was the minimum expectation after the deadline, Podziemski told 95.7 The Game's Steiny and Guru on Wednesday. We're 3 games behind for the 5 spot. The 3 seed is only 5.5 for away. It does help that we have an easy, straight schedule left. Getting to 3rd is very ambitious for Golden State, particularly after the Nuggets took care of the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday in a win that now places them 6 games ahead of the Warriors. However, getting home court advantage in the playoffs may not be totally out of the picture. The Memphis Grizzlies currently sit at the 4th seed, yet have slid back to just 4 games ahead of Golden State after Wednesday's loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Grizzlies have now lost their past 4 games, and 7 of their past 10. The 5th seed Houston Rockets also look entirely gettable, having gone 5-11 over their past 16 games, which now has them just 3 games ahead. Despite Podziemski's mindset, the Warriors also simply need to keep winning to ensure they stay ahead of those breathing down their necks. The Minnesota Timberwolves in particular are a real threat, especially given they have the easiest remaining schedule in the Western Conference. The Sacramento Kings and LA Clippers are also right there in the picture, though the Dallas Mavericks are in free fall following Kyrie Irving's devastating season-ending ACL injury earlier in the week. The Golden State Warriors made twin roster moves amid their surge to the 6th seed in the Western Conference. Before the Warriors beat the New York Knicks 114-102 on Tuesday, March 4, they made two roster moves. First, they have converted Pat Spencer's two-way contract into a standard deal, the team announced. Then they signed Braxton Key into a two-way deal to take over Spencer's previous spot. Spencer, a former lacrosse star in college, slots into the Warriors' 14th spot in their roster, which makes him eligible for the playoffs. Spencer, 28, is averaging 2.8 points, 1.4 rebounds, and 1.3 assists in 7.0 minutes in 28 appearances for the Warriors this season. He would have only been eligible up to 55 games in the active lineup and would have been ineligible for the postseason as a two-way player. Pat's just a great teammate, great worker, hell of an athlete obviously, with the lacrosse background, Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said, per Mercury News. Fearless. Every time I throw him into a game, I feel good about it. So I'm a big fan, and he's really added to kind of our fiber, just every day the work he puts in, the energy on the bench. He's a really good guy to have on the squad. The Warriors, 33-28, have won 8 of their last 10 games and are 9-1 with trade deadline acquisition Jimmy Butler to get to the 6th seed with a half-game lead over the Los Angeles Clippers, 32-28. Ditching surefire lacrosse stardom for uncertain NBA career. Spencer doesn't want to let go of this opportunity to realize his NBA dream after passing up on a lacrosse career. It's another step in the right direction, Spencer told Mercury News. Opportunity, like I said, to be part of a playoff roster, hopefully here and have an impact. Spencer was a former lacrosse star at Loyola, who reached the Final Four in 2016. He was the number 1 pick in the Premier Lacrosse League's inaugural draft in 2019. But he passed up on a professional lacrosse career and pursued basketball in the remaining years of his college eligibility. After using his college graduate year eligibility playing basketball at Northwestern, he signed with the Capital City Go-Go, the Washington Wizards team in the G League in 2021. Following his G League rookie year, he signed a training camp deal with the Warriors and then spent the next 2 seasons at Santa Cruz. Underscore 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 underscore. Braxton Key's championship DNA. On the other hand, Key appeared in 38 games with the San Diego Clippers in the NBA G League this season, averaging 14.8 points, 8.7 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 2.4 steals and 1.2 blocks in 31.8 minutes. The 3-year NBA veteran owns career averages of 3.1 points and 2.0 rebounds in 7.8 minutes over 34 games with the Philadelphia 76ers, Detroit Pistons, and Denver Nuggets. The 6'8" forward out of the University of Virginia went undrafted in 2021. Underscore 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 underscore. Warriors are co-favorites to land LaMelo Ball. The Warriors are among the favorites to land LaMelo Ball if the Charlotte Hornets star will be moved this summer. Bovada has installed the Warriors as plus 750 co-favorites with the Houston Rockets and Orlando Magic as Ball's next team. The Toronto Raptors trail them with plus 1,100 odds. Baxter Documento. Ball is the next young star to watch in the trade market this summer, Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype reported on March 3, as the Charlotte Hornets are about to miss the playoffs for the 9th straight season. Their last playoff appearance was in the 2016-16 season when Ball was still a freshman at Chino Hills. Following the Luka Doncic trade, NBA executives around the league have expanded their horizons on which potential stars could be next to change teams. The availability of Hornets guard LaMelo Ball is one of the stars several executives who spoke with Hoops Hype will be monitoring on the trade market this summer, Scotto wrote.